Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the world. And we are back in the Alpha Forever World series. And I have been doing a little work on this bridge and a little bit work connecting this area with the future Alpha Town area. So, a little bit of context is probably necessary. First of all, I've been filling in a little bit of the grass in our paths with some gravel. It just looks a lot better than with holes of grass. Where the heck did that guy come from? Anyways, in addition to that, um, I have been working a little bit on the overhang area, trying to, I don't know, set something up over there, but it's not done. I do want to express my appreciation for everyone who's watched this series so far. It hasn't really been doing as well in the algorithm as I expect, and I have a feeling that has to do with a lot of the changes they've made in terms of the hype system and the AI stuff that is affecting the performance of my videos. But really, I am having a lot of fun in this series, and honestly, it's not as much for views as it is just to enjoy myself and document this world. So, the first thing that I want to do in this episode, we are on day 20. We're actually pretty far into day 20. I've done a lot since the last recording. I want to start thinking about our situation. So something I actually forgot to mention is that I have been working on a canal, and I want to bring this canal all the way over to the overhang and back around into the ocean over there. The other thing that I want to do is bring this area over here, where I traveled that way in my last episode. You can see I've already started digging out a way to get down to here, so I'm going to be bringing a tunnel canal, down into this area over here. So it's going to be kind of like I don't know, like a big route of boat canals, which is pretty cool. I That is one of the big things that I wanted to work on in this world, and we are finally at the point where I can start thinking about it. So, should probably get myself a shovel since I'm going to be doing a bit of work with that. Actually, I don't even have cobblestone. Hmm. I get some cobblestone. That's important. This diamond pickaxe, though, man, it is so convenient to have this. It's like just the durability is a plus, but really being able to gather stone that quickly is such a blessing. It is amazing. And now I'm probably going to get the heck out of here because it is nighttime and I do not want to deal with the mobs. Fun fact, this is the first episode I'm recording after introducing this series onto my YouTube channel. So I do want to go over kind of the benefits that I've seen out of having a series where I talk a lot. Has actually improved my speaking abilities quite a bit just talking into this screen and playing Minecraft. And it's not totally surprising by any means, but I'm actually pretty happy that this is giving some other benefits than just me having fun. Um, if you have trouble with speech, this is a great way to practice. I don't know, with just presentational speaking, any type of speaking, really. Also, something I've found out is that swords break crafting tables faster. So I'll be doing that a little bit. Yes, that was a weird way of saying that word, but I won't worry about it because I have diamonds now. Again, more diamonds. Yay! Something that one of my friends commented on with this video when they watched it was, um, I do speak very, like, I speak in a very monotone way. Like, I don't seem very enthusiastic when I'm speaking, um, which, not wouldn't consider that entirely a disadvantage. It does make things a little bit more funny in some situations, but yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not the most enthusiastic person ever. Um, I'll admit that. I think it's good to have, I don't know, a little bit of, it's good to have kind of a unique sort of personality. And, if I were just enthusiastic all the time, I wouldn't have moments where, you know, the awkwardness, that's a plus in the series, and I barely know what I'm talking about. But like moments where you kind of get I don't know, a feel for what it's like to step in my shoes. I don't know if that's the way I probably wanted to say it, but that's about as good as I can describe what I'm trying to talk about. In fact, I'm pretty sure absolutely nobody knows what the heck I just meant. I'd be willing to bet lots of money on that. Oh yeah, I did forget a little something. It's a little important too. I have coordinates now. I installed a mod onto the game that allows me to see coordinates. Um, it's about the only mod I'm going to put on here. I don't plan on making this like adding any super modded stuff or anything. That's really not what I'm going for in this world. Um, I want it to be as authentic as possible, but really the lack of coordinates is not good in most cases. Um, and I did need to use that for some upcoming things that I want to do. And since I'm going to be spending a lot of time in 1.1.2 underscore oh 01, which is the last version of this game with that lime grass and the whole one biome aesthetic. Um, Coordinates are pretty crucial, so I might as well get used to them. Oh, I hear a skeleton. Uh, Hold on. I'll turn this off so it's not annoying. I don't know where the skeleton is. I'm not sure if I'm interested in finding out where the skeleton is, but I have a feeling I'm going to anyways. Please, 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 let me pass this without getting there because I do not want to deal with the mobs right now. Seems inevitable. It does seem like we have avoided it for the most part. Alright, it's day, so I probably want to go. Thank you for joining me on the Cave Talks. Alright, hopefully I don't encounter anyone out here. No one hostile, that is. Alright, so I have actually done part of what I needed to do to start working on this project, which is get some cobblestone. That's pretty important, actually, because I'm going to be doing a lot of paths in this episode. So, what I want to get done is basically a big path system over here, and I probably want to also uh, make this area a little bit more flat in the process. I'm going to be putting my actual alpha starter base or not starter base, just in general, the bigger alpha base that I can like live out of and decorate and all that good stuff. I'm not sure where I'm going to put that. That kind of depends on where we go from here. But the most important part is the paths. So I suppose we should probably get started on that. Yeah, we're going to be doing a little bit of digging over here. I think this is where I will be putting my mine, by the way. Or I'll have a tunnel Well, maybe we'll have both. Yeah, we'll have both down here. All right, so I think right around here, yeah, right around here is where I'm going to build the town center. And that will include a little bit of a, I don't know, statue or something, like a fountain and a statue, like right around here. Um, haven't quite got any concepts yet, so I think I'm just gonna be winging it. And back to the mines. I think I ought to try and deal with the whole cave mob situation. I mean, it's just going to keep bothering me if I don't. There it is. And now I'm going to have to figure out how to deal with this. Oh boy. It's what? Uh, this is interesting. I am very confused and kind of concerned for myself, that is, because Uh, there very well might be mobs here. I gotta crap this quick. Go, 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 go. Frickin' go. Oof. I don't like this. Do not like it in the slightest. Okay, we got this area. Now we have to deal with this area. I'm really not looking forward to this. Whoa. See a darn thing. This is a pretty big cave, though. Holy crap. I don't like that. Where's the skeleton? I. This is terrifying. Oh, probably not here. There are some diamonds. Based on the corners of the blocks, it does look like it's day again. All right. I think we're good. What do we got here? That is certainly a question. Not anything. Not a singular thing. Well, I'm gonna know here. 7 diamonds, not terrible. Something I did forget to mention previously is that, um, as well as, finding things that I'll be doing in later episodes with this coordinate thing. Uh, the other thing that I found out is that I'm actually getting less diamonds by mining in the part of the world that I am mining in. It's actually more optimal to mine diamonds in positive coordinate spaces. I'm in the most negative coordinate space possible, which kind of says something about the amount of diamonds I've been finding. Like, I don't think I'm getting lucky. I think there are just a lot of diamonds in this version. I mean, either way, it is quite something. do gotta mention, look at that. That is really nice looking. With the land going all the way up to the clouds. That is, wow, that's amazing. We are on day 22, by the way. Just saying. This is how people built before sneaking. Just living on the edge. This is much simpler, though. Oh, again? Again, you know what? Actually, nah, let's not. Let's not try to kill her. Let's not try to end up in a tragic accident. Let's not do that. I think let's go this way this time. See what's over here, right after I deal with the pickaxe. Well, this is a nice cluster of ores. So, for those of you who have been watching this far, I am wondering, what do you think? What suggestions do you have for Alpha Town? I have a few things. I have a few ideas, at least. I definitely want to obviously build a big house and a little mine shaft kind of thing. That's much bigger than the one over there. But I do want to hear your thoughts. Like, what do you think I should put in Alpha Town? Because this is going to be a pretty substantial project. Man, how could I possibly get the stone to craft this pickaxe? Like, where could it possibly have come from? Just mining out here. Pretty much the entirety of this episode is probably going to be a lot of mining. I don't mind it. Man, I had the perfect opportunity to make a pun there. I blew it. I blew it so badly. Well, this is not my friend. Gravel is my least favorite. Seems like it's about to be day again, so I'll probably want to start getting back as like in the next few minutes. This is the longest I've mined without finding diamonds so far. And as it just so happens, we are heading in the negative directions. So maybe, just maybe, I was actually getting lucky. Actually, that doesn't actually that doesn't support that claim at all. It actually refutes it pretty badly. I have no idea what I'm talking about. Why does there have to be a water stream? Why? Now I have to go find this thing. Otherwise, it's going to drive me crazy. Please let it be in my path at least. I started this episode like not wanting to be in the path of this of a some sort of water cave thing, and now I really want to be in the path of it, so I don't have to go out and hey, look at that, look at that. Although I don't think this is the right cave. Either way, nice lava cave. Yeah, maybe it is. Maybe there is a cave over here. Maybe there isn't. Either way, it's a cave. Can't wait to get random. Oh my god, that scared the out of me. I'll probably have to censor that because last video I had with that word actually got restricted a little bit, which doesn't do that doesn't bode too well for my views. Where is this water stream though? I do wonder. I mean, there's this water stream over there, but that couldn't have possibly been the one I was hearing back there. And I know I'm wasting my time out here, but man, like, just gotta figure out exactly where everything is coming from. I don't, but it's the urge to explore, the manifest destiny. No, it isn't. That's not what this is at all. Let's wind it back there. Ooh. Well, I have a sneaking suspicion it's over this way. I don't know why, but the sound of things burning in lava is actually kind of satisfying. Hey, I have an idea. No, we're not doing that. We're not doing it. I don't want to do it. That'd be painful. You could just throw the cobblestone in here. That does the same exact thing. You do not need to throw your diamonds in there. Ah, there it is. I think this is where it is. Oh, I think this is where someone else is. Yeah, we might get ambushed. Yeah, that's a very real possibility right now. Gotta get some torches at the very least. Where this dude be? Just want to talk to him. Whoa! Jesus! Oh! 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 Well, I think that's it for me. I'm good. I am good with this. I am. Oh! Oh my God! Hey, it's day. I guess the creepers are gonna creep. All right. Well, I think this is gonna be our final day, probably. We're on day 23. And we have made a little bit of progress on the town. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but it's important progress because we have the town center, and that is a big deal. This is probably going to be completely insignificant in the grand scheme of things to the build. But man, isn't it quite an accomplishment to just have this thing right here? It truly is a masterpiece. On another note, since I'm not putting gravel around this here, I'd probably put it over here. Could do something different in the corners, though. Oh, I didn't put anything there. That's kind of awkward. Don't worry, meat. You're going to be right here now. You'll be safe. Feathers, on the other hand, I don't need those. I can get plenty of those from my zombie farm over there, which is where this path is probably going to end up. We're into the zombie farm on the other side of this little hill here. All right, the town center, the center fountain, it's finished. Whether I decide to put a statue somewhere or not, we'll we'll find that out in another episode. But for now, man, that was oh, I'm kind of still I am still in shock from that creeper jump scare. And was that necessary, dude? Was it? I know, it wasn't, but you decided to do it anyways. Shut up. Anyways, I didn't get as much done as I wanted to, but hey, we did a lot. We got some diamonds. We got paths kind of set up. Honestly, I'm tired, man. Oof. That was rough. That was oh. I think I'll be working on the canal and all that good stuff in between episodes. Um, Definitely going to want to get at least some good progress done on the paths. Um, the town will expand as we build more things on it. I think I don't want to try too hard to like make this as big as possible. I think we're just gonna play it by ear as the whole series was intended on. For now, bye, I guess.